Start of another week. Hopefully you are finding ways to relax and burn off some energy during this home isolation time. I know a lot of people are working from home, and that certainly isn't relaxing, and it's hard to do all the Zoom calls and the Google Hangouts, and it's a lot of energy. So hopefully you're finding things that help you let that go, whether it's baking or drawing or knitting or yoga. Hopefully we're all finding those things. We're going to do some standing poses in a sequence today. We've probably done them before. We do them a lot. We come back to the same poses again and again because there's always something new to find. So join me on your mat. We're going to be standing. If you don't have a mat, that's fine. Just find a nice, smooth, hard surface that you're not likely to slip on. All right, so taking your feet nice and wide. Nice and wide isn't just barely wider than your hips. It's quite a bit wider than your hips, okay? I think the thing I notice when there are new students, when I say take your feet out wide, and this is their wide, they think it'll be easier. I think they're a little worried about losing their balance or their center of gravity. To do warriors when your stance is only this wide is actually so much harder, and it's not so great on your knees. So take them as wide as it's comfortable, not where you feel like you're about to accidentally do the splits, but wide enough that you are grounded and you're strong and you can use your feet. All right, your right toes are going to stay facing forward. Your left toes are going to turn out. Heel of the left foot lines up with the arch of the right. Your hips and your shoulders square off. And it's okay. We have to do things like roll our shoulders back and down. You might need to adjust your feet more. Regardless of whether you're in Tadasana or in your warriors or a triangle, you're using those 4 points of your feet. Base of your big toe, base of your little toe. It's the widest part of your foot. And inner heel and outer heel. So you want to be able to feel all those 4 points. All right, we're going to start with warrior 2. So inhaling, arms come up. Now again, if your shoulders do this, rock them back and down. Maybe you need to turn your palms up to help your shoulders drop down. That'll work too. As you exhale, sink into that front knee. Remember, the front knee should not come beyond your toes. You're broad across your heart. You're broad across the collarbones. Let your hips be broad. Let your back be broad. Spread into your fingertips. Stay here for as long as it's comfortable. Maybe it's 1 breath, maybe it's 10 breaths. You don't have to do it in time with me. Eventually, when you're ready, on an exhale, we're going to recline that warrior. So your right hand comes to the back of your thigh. And as you inhale, we lift that left arm up. Now again, we want to watch that that shoulder isn't coming up and getting your ear or your jaw. Trying to keep that shoulder back and down. You can turn and look toward your back foot, or you can turn and look toward your top hand. You're stretching all along this side. When you come to your next exhale, we're going to come into extended lateral angle. So your forearm can come to your thigh. Elbow might be sticking off the back. Hands nice and strong. Top arm is up and overhead. If you've been practicing for a while and you want to come lower than this, you know you can come down and down, playing around with what works for your body. Again, keep that shoulder away from your ear. Cheekbone turns toward that top arm. You're broad across the heart. You're broad across your back. Stay here for as long as you like. Eventually, on an exhale, we're going to bring this top hand, that right hand down. It's going to come down so it's in line with your foot. And we're going to revolve our extension. So you're turning your heart toward that thigh. I like to wrap my arm around my waist. You can lift it up if you prefer. Open that heart up. As you inhale, come back to your extended angle. Breathing in again to your warrior 2. Eventually you inhale, knees up, arms come down. If your hips are tired, jump them together for a while before you come into the other side. Right toes are out, left toes are forward. It's about 90 degrees. Hips and heart are squared off, and again, we're trying to be broad. It's like you can start at your breastbone and work outward, left and right sides. Same with your back, from your spine, outward, left and right sides, making more room, more space. Give yourself permission to take up as much room as you need. Breathe in. Drop the shoulders. Exhale into that front knee. Warrior 2, you're looking beyond your longest fingers. If you're outside like me, it's into your neighbor's yards. If you're inside, look at a picture, look at a mark on the wall. Find something to stare at. Eventually, when you're ready, recline your warrior. Left hand to the back of the thigh. Inhale that right arm up. Again, look at that top arm or look down. You choose. Soft through that shoulder. The shoulder blade, the right shoulder blade draws down. On an exhale, extended lateral. And again, you want to come down lower? Come down lower. Play around with where you want to be. Just stay broad and open through your heart. On your next exhale, left hand comes down. Right arm wraps. Heart comes out towards your thigh. And again, you're still trying to be broad. Inhale yourself back to extended angle. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale the knee up, let your arms come down. Maybe walk your feet a little bit closer, turn your big toes toward each other. Wide angle forward fold, lead with that heart. Shift your shoulders around, stretch. Again, if you can't touch the floor, that's fine. If you can, great, no worries though. If you need a book, get a big thick dictionary, something hard, nice and tall. Plant your right hand below your heart, bring your left hand behind your left leg. Draw your heart toward that left leg, your nose towards your knee. Inhale it to center, left hand down, right hand behind the right leg. As you exhale, pivot the torso out to that right side. Inhale it to center. And then gradually take your time, make your way back up. Jump or step your feet together. Go make dinner, go make tea, go for a walk. Find something that helps you feel centered, relaxed, as fulfilled as you might be able to feel right now. It's all tough. We're all just trying our best. Hope you are too. Namaste.